A day at Tequila Partida with Pepe Valdez.
Lou, I met him many years ago, I think.
Who needs a LA Fitness?
Oh, yeah. There you go. Good job. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, wow.
I did most of it.
Wow, look at that.
Okay.
Just opened the autoclave. Look at that.
Really, right out of the oven.
Wow.
Wow. Fresh
Look
cooked.
at that. My
Really
goodness.
fresh.
Really fresh cook.
Wow.
See how easy it is to break down?
Beautiful.
See?
Oh.
You can see the
look
use?
at that.
Right.
Yeah, this is not as
No, I know.
as dark as this, but you know.
Still good.
It's just
blend it all.
exactly. You blend it all.
Still delicious. Just out of the oven. Wow. Breakfast time, right? 6 to.
You can invite the
Cooked agave.
Good?
Delicious. Let me show you. Cooked agave is better than candy. It is out of control amazing. For those of you that never tried, you need to. And here we are hanging out in the autoclave at Partida.
The water that we use to extract the sugar from the cooked agave is volcanic water. That there is a well inside the distillery, a deep well,
Right.
that natural filter the raining water. Yeah, the
Honey
juice
water.
of the
use one.
of the. It's not the mosto because the
No.
mosto is this plus the cooking juices.
Yeah.
So this is what we extract from the fiber, and this is the fiber that is already extracted. And we normally put 11 bricks, which is the
Yeah.
sugar content.
Into
that
fermentation.
start the fermentation.
And it's natural fermentation, or you have
Completely natural.
I can keep drinking it right now. This can go without saying.
The Brain Trust right here. All right, Partida. Thank you, guys.
Notice that these four are the same size, and the first and the second are bigger.
So they do one pass of 6.
Normally in the
Shredded
industry
rolls.
is four
Right.
machines.
Yeah, I don't
right?
see 6 before.
But we added like 2 more bigger rolling meat.
Very efficient.
Yeah.
Only 4% sugar left over. Wow.
Exactly.
At the end, that's phenomenal.
Here you can see. So what I like about this is that you can actually see the difference between the cooking honeys, the color, you see how dark and concentrated in sugar are, and the jugo de molienda, which is the milling juice, no, the extraction of the sugar from the fiber. So you see it's full of solid things from the fiber, and we melt it, no, we taste it. And you taste this, you don't taste this in the cooked agave. So the agave is not only the sugar, all the things that the plant has inside, no, all the solid things that
Right.
is gonna
Not good.
ferment it.
See, they don't fill the fermentation tanks all the way up. At Partida, they keep it low. It's almost a crust. It's like a cover. They feel it keeps the flavors down. That's interesting. You always usually see it way up here. Everybody goes like this and they taste it. Not here. Not here.
All that's the same.
Yeah,
This
same
is,
thing.
this is
They keep it low.
This is almost done.
They keep it low. All natural fermentation. They don't use added yeast. And they were telling us that they were one of the first additive-free brands that Grover and TMM agreed to that and understood that. So I got to give a
that
lot of credit to
fermentation, the first two
Partida.
tanks, have already 1 day. So you see, because as we discussed earlier, the agave 20 years ago is not the same agave of today, right? Even if we have the same, everything, but the agave has changed. Flowers, we notice some aromatics, fruities, especially banana, vanillas, flavors, rice, but we don't go with the malolactic, the second fermentation. No, we don't go that. Why is that? Because, like I said, Partida is not. It's a brand that try to respect to be the protagonist, the fresh agave. So if you drink Partida, we don't want to
You don't want it to
over-
be too funky.
Too
You want it
funky,
to be for
exactly.
the masses too. You know, acceptable
Exactly.
to everybody.
Exactly.
A little bit of attributes, agave, but not overly.
Not super
right,
intense.
Right, right, right.
We say like easy to drink
Right.
with personality.
Right, right.
So it's not like a beer, like a lager, not
Thin
lager,
line.
maybe a little
Right.
stronger than a lager.
Makes sense. I want to show you this old copper. My goodness. My goodness. Pepe Valdez is giving us the tour to Master Distiller. Ordinary. Yeah, nice, nice. About 25%?
It's about 25. At the end, when it's finished, it's 25%. Right now,
First distillation, Ordinario. There it is. Yeah, nice taste to it.
yeah, clean. You see?
Drink it all day, you don't get drunk. A lot of respect. They do things the right way.
This is Ordinario, 24%, and Tels. And then we have the tequila at 55%.
What do you do with the heads and tails? You fold them back in?
That's a very good question, Greg, and that is one of point of differentiation of tequila partida. Heads and tails, we don't resend back to the fermentation, or we don't re-distill. We separate and give to the distillery so they can make another product with that. But tequila partida is only the only the alcohol that they can save and make up.
Hola, look at you.
Yes.
Rock star.
You need to come back here in a couple months.
Okay, sounds pretty good. Partida, Barrel Room. Having a good time at Partida.
Oh, yeah.
Have reposado with bourbon for a year, up to a year, and then once it's done, we finish with the macadam for 2 months.
Right. So it's a $2.
Yeah, that's for the Robustino.
Yeah.
But the barrel itself, it was.
Now for March, we can try to get. This is after 2 years of aging. It's an añejo.
2 years aging, Diego.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna go in. I'm gonna scoop out a little sample.
Awesome.
Hey, not bad for the first time, huh?
Nope.
Hey.
Can you pour me one, too?
Fitz relieve me. Look at him, he's doing a great job. Got a lot of Partida happening here. You guys ever see how they do this? After the bottles are washed, they're filled. Then they'll be checked and labeled and packed. Here comes your tequila, guys. Here comes your tequila. Very interesting. Very interesting. Quality control. See the quality control, they check it.
Que no tengan partículas.
Revisan que no tengan partículas.
Okay, thank you. You guys wonder how your tequila comes to your shelf? These hardworking ladies are preparing it for you. Hola. You do a heat shrink. Make sure the plastic on top is sealed.
Yeah, there's the covers. Hard work.
Sure is. Let's check one more time before it's boxed. And guys, this is where it ends up. Hard work, hard work.
Yeah.
Much respect. Much respect. ends up in a box and it'll be on your liquor store shelf, and now you know how this whole thing is put together at the end of the procedure after it's made. This is not easy. These people work really hard. There's so much that goes into when you sip your tequila, between growing the plant and the humidor and the master distiller, creating and producing it, and then this. It is not easy. When you're sipping that tequila, there's a lot involved. You need to know. A lot involved.
Lou,
Yes, sir.
this is the very first single barrel añejo of Partida. We just launched it like 3 months ago.
Yes.
And it's different labels. You see the design of the neck of the label is different, as
Yes.
well as the front label
Yes.
that we put the information of the customer,
Wow.
the number of bottle, and my signature. Not my real signature, but my name on it.
Jose Valdez?
Yes, sir.
No, we're having such a good time.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.